Welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be showing how to remove and install a door handle on a 67 F100. If you're new to my channel and you like my content, please remember to hit subscribe and leave a comment. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to have to do is remove the handles and locks. I'm going to start by rolling up the window to get the glass out of the way. Then we'll remove the first handle by simply taking out the screw with a Phillips head screwdriver. Once the screw is fully removed, you should be able to just pull the handle right off. Here I show that 67 through 74 F100 handles have the screw that goes in the front, while 61 through 66 F100s have a screw located on the side. I like to place the screws back where they belong, that way I don't spend an hour looking for them later. The door lock handle is removed in the same way, just by taking out the Phillips screw and then pulling off the handle. Don't forget the washer that's located behind the handle. The armrest is removed by taking out the two Phillips screws that are underneath the armrest. Once that's done, it's time to find and remove all 12 screws from the door panel. Bracing the door panel after all 12 screws are removed, it could just simply be lifted out of the way. As shown in this picture, if your door glass is still down, you can temporarily reinstall your handle to roll up the glass to get access to the door handle. Here's a look at the handle. Basically what we'll be doing is removing a nut from the handle side and a bolt from the button side. While holding the handle with my other hand, I like to break loose the nut, but I don't take it off. That way it holds it in place and keeps it from dropping to the ground or scratching your paint. Then you can just run the bolt all the way out on the button side. Once you have the bolt totally removed, the whole time holding the handle, you can finish removing the nut. Once that's completely out, you can just pull the handle away from the door. And here I just wanted to show a quick look at how the gaskets all line up on the door handle. The gasket has a flat side that goes towards the door and a hole for the bolt to go through. And on the handle side, it's pretty much the same thing. Flat side of the gasket towards the door. Then basically you're just gonna line everything up, gaskets and all, and then you're just gonna want to hold it in place. Then I just show here how straightforward it basically is. The little arm's gonna touch the button. That's basically it. So while you're holding the handle, you want to get the nut started on the other side. Now to keep the gaskets from slipping away and moving around. And then start the bolt. And you're just going to run that in. Tighten it up. Remember to tighten the nut up. Start to put everything back together. This would be a good time to take a moment and make sure everything's working correctly before replacing the door panel. After that, we'll hold the door panel in place. So all 12 screws have these clips in them. And what I like to do is, I like to get them all started before I run in the screw. because if you run them in, you'll probably never get them all lined up. And then after all 12 are lined up, I'll run them all in. Up next is the armrest, which is pretty straightforward. It's just 2 clips behind there that have to be lined up, and just place that there and run the 2 screws in. Then the lock handle can be put on by putting on the washer first, and just running back in the Phillips screw. I like to put it at a little bit of angle up just so when I'm sitting down it's easier to reach. But it's easy to take off and on to get it exactly the way you like it. Run the screw down tight, and then just give it a test. Then the last thing that needs to be done is putting back the door glass handle. Put the washer on, get the screw started, and then just have to run it in tightly and try it out. And there you have it. Everything's back to where it should be and working properly. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe and leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching.